Hi everyone, welcome back to Big Wins, a show about women in sports by two women in sports. My name is Reagan.
And my name is Ella.
To start off every show like we do our Rays and L's. My nickname is Ray from Reagan.
And mine's L.
So Ray is the high, L's the low, you kind of get it.
Yeah.
But I'll let you go first. What was your Ray and L of the week?
So I think my Ray and L was kind of the same thing. So last week I had 3 exams, just a lot going on. So that was my L, but I got through it. So that's my Ray, and I have a lot of fun things to look forward to. I work the Clemson baseball game against South Carolina this week, so I'm really excited about that. And my parents come into town this week, so I have a lot to look forward to.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what's the L?
The L's that I had a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yes. That's kind of my L too. It's been midterms week. It's been crazy with projects, and I'm just super overwhelmed, but it's all fun stuff. And my Ray definitely has to be that it was 70 degrees today.
Yeah,
and the UV was 6. It's finally getting kind of nice outside.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna stay for long, but
I went on a run yesterday, and it was really pretty.
It's just so, I feel like when the sun is out, I'm happier, and it's just a good vibe.
I feel like it's like a fever at Clemson.
No,
like when
seriously.
it's warm, like everyone's out. But
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a really fun episode planned for you guys.
Yes.
So this one's fully directed towards the girlies. Today we're gonna be comparing we're actually going to explain football in girl terms and compare it to the dating scene because we thought that'd be fun and an easy way to understand the rules.
Yeah. And then if you're ever going on a date and want to explain football to the guy that you're talking to, you'll know what
Exactly.
It's kind of all go together.
These are the little details that you can use to impress people.
Exactly.
So we want to help you.
We want to help you.
Woman to woman.
Exactly. We'll start off with just the field in general. The football field is kind of like the dating scene. You're kind of out there navigating the chaos, trying to make it to the ultimate goal, which is a touchdown or a second date or a relationship or something, but we're trying to get to that goal.
Yes. So then secondly, we have the ball, which obviously we know what that is on the field, and we're going to connect that to the text chain. So you're texting a guy, and you're out there trying to navigate all the chaos. Oh, like we already said that, sorry. Whoever has the balls in the control position. So if you have the ball, you're the one texting him. If he has the ball, he's texting you, and you're trying to make it to the ultimate, why do I keep rereading your thing? You're trying to lead the chat, make the moves, and you're gonna nervously wait for the other team to respond. So it's the ball.
Yeah, so the text starts the ball. Next, the main position on the field and on offense is the quarterback. So the quarterback is you. You are the quarterback. If you want to call the shots, you're deciding whether if you want to send a risky text or if you want to play it safe. So if you're sending that risky text, it's when you're like doing a deep pass, a Hail Mary, a long throw. That's when you're like really shooting your shot, getting texting what you want.
Yeah.
And then if you want to play it safe, play it casual, kind of, play it cool, nonchalant, like we tried to do, not at all. That's like a short run, like you're running the ball.
Yeah.
So it's risky to throw it, it's safer to run it.
Yeah. I think it's so funny, the example we have on here that's like, haha, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Like, every girl ever has said that.
Yeah, when you're trying to play it cool. You're like, you're so funny.
Exactly. So then we have the plays. So that's going to be kind of your dating moves. So a running play, which in football, that's when the ball is handed to someone and they're running down the field.
The running back.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put it in the simplest terms possible.
Yes.
But a running play is when you play it slow, you get to know them, you take the cautious route. So we're moving slow here. The passing play is going to be like when you shoot your shot and you like hope for the best. So like in football, when the quarterback throws the ball to the receiver, like the receiver's got to catch it in order for the play to progress down the field closer to the end zone. So that's what we're thinking on that one. And then the trick play is going to be when you accidentally post a fire selfie to remind them casually that you exist.
Yeah. But then, and hopefully it works when they respond.
Because trick plays are like, they're up in the air, you know?
50-50, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, now we kind of got the overall running plays, all the different plays. We're gonna talk about the defense, because there's defense and offense. So the defense is kind of like the red flags of the dating pool, the X's that we all have that are are just not so fun. So sometimes you might need to dodge the overprotective best friend. So when your best friend's like, don't go back to your ex, or like, that guy's a red flag, you have to dodge them. And also maybe your ex is still there trying to block your shot.
Yeah.
So that's
good.
Yeah.
Good one.
That's what I'm trying to say. They're kind of blocking what you want to do in the future, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, he's just not that into you. Like defense, where he ghosts you right before you get to the end zone. So this is when the defense really blocks the offense right before you score the goal. So that's when he ghosts you, and it's just
nothing happens.
Nothing happens, and you start all over again, and it's just the worst.
Yeah.
It's awful. But that's the defense's job. You know?
Right, yeah, so we'll jump to offense, and this is the thing that typically confuses girls, and I get it, okay? First downs. So we've got 4 tries to get a first down, okay? So we're gonna equate that to like the small wins, right? It's not a touchdown, but we're closer, we're getting there.
Yeah.
So first, like he likes your Instagram story, first down. He double texts you, gain of 10 yards. He calls you instead of texting you, you're in the red zone.
For sure. And then you have 4 chances to get each of those.
Yeah, and the red zone is right next to the end zone where we score points.
Where we score
which
points.
is what we want.
And talking about a touchdown. Is this making any sense?
I think it makes great sense. I feel like we're doing great.
I think it's just because we know football, we're like, this makes so much sense, but it's fine.
Yeah, we got it. You
It's good.
guys got this. We believe in you.
Yeah, for sure. And with the offense comes the ultimate goal, like we said, the touchdown. So this is like relationship goals. Like this is like when you get the boyfriend or even get the second date. Like that would be a touchdown for anyone.
Exactly.
And this is when you get those 6 points, and that, so, okay, a touchdown, you get to the end zone, you get those 6 points. Then you get the chance for an extra kick. So maybe he brought flowers when you're going on to the date.
He opened the door for you.
He opened the door for you. It's like that extra little.
He paid for dinner.
Exactly, that like, you know, 1 extra point is when they kick the ball for a field goal.
Yeah.
And that will give you a 7-point touchdown. But if he doesn't bring the flowers, he doesn't open the door for you, you only get 6 points.
Yeah.
Because you still got the date.
Yeah.
Which is good. You just didn't bring flowers, you know?
Right. And then the bad is a fumble. So basically, it's like a oops. I didn't mean to do that, but like we can recover from it sometimes, okay? So like maybe when you accidentally text someone, I love you too soon. Fumble.
Yeah, you fumble. You might fumble the back.
He takes more than 48 hours or 48 hours to respond. The other team recovers the ball. So in football, what a fumble is like when the offense drops the ball and the defense is able to pick it up and sometimes return that for a touchdown. It's bad. A fumble's bad.
You don't want it.
But
it happens.
Sometimes when the offense fumbles the ball,
they can
get it back. So
exactly. Next, this is halftime. So football is in 4 quarters, but halftime is a elongated period of time where they go back into the locker room and they can discuss their game plays. So this is kind of the let's take a break. Let's maybe see other people. Maybe let's, you know, figure this out, reevaluate.
Talk to the best friend.
What we're
doing. Talk to the best friend, not the male best friend. The girl best friend. Talk to your best friend.
Go for the best friend, guys.
Girl, quit.
Good kidding. No, I'm not at all. Anyways, this is when you take a break and you reevaluate. Like maybe it's not working out so well. Maybe you're losing. And you kind of reevaluate your strategy, like how you're gonna get that guy back, you know? Or you're winning, you're really just getting after it. Then you go into halftime, you still get that break and be like, okay, do I really like this guy? Do I want to continue winning? Or do I want to fumble the ball?
Yeah,
you get it?
We don't want
that.
You get it? So the most complicated thing, I think, when you're learning football is overtime. And we literally have when it's complicated here. So think situationship, okay?
The worst.
So we're in overtime. It's a situationship. You either date or you don't. That's kind of the same thing. You have a couple chances, and then basically you win or you don't win. And that's how we would explain it in boy terms. Now, hopefully that made sense to you guys. If it didn't, we're just gonna give you a short synopsis of what you need to say on a date, what you need to know in the crowd for the guy next to you to be like, she knows ball.
She knows football, right? It's impressive. First of all, I feel like every guy's favorite question is name 5 players.
Yeah.
I've gotten asked that many times when I'm saying I'm a sports comm major. It's so maybe like start by memorizing 5 players of your favorite team. Like just have that in lock.
Yeah.
But just know that there's 22 players on the field at a time. There's 11 on offense and 11 on defense, all different kinds of positions, but just know that 22, like Taylor Swift, 22 players on the field at the same time.
Yes, good connection there. They'll remember that.
Yep.
And then your ultimate goal is to score a touchdown. You're gonna get that 7 points, obviously with the extra point. That's the goal.
Yep.
Offense can score a touchdown for points, or you can kick the ball for points as well. So if you're a Clemson fan, you know that's how we won the ACC championship.
Is by that field goal.
Yeah.
That was the best day of my life. Okay, next. So I don't know if you've seen a football field before, but there's 100
going on.
yards
There's a lot going
on a field.
Yeah.
So if you see those little ticks like down the sideline, those
With the
are the
big
yards.
numbers.
Yes. Those are the yards. So there's 100 yards in a field. And each of those lines help us measure how to get to the first down. So you need 10 yards to get to your next first down, to
Right.
get to your next 4 tries,
Yes.
if that makes sense. So each of those ticks is a yard. You got to get 10 yards. And then you have 4 tries to get the first down, to get those 10 yards. But what is this? The funny thing on the scoreboard, it says 4th and 5. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So on the scoreboard, you will see it'll say 4th and 5, or
Or
yeah,
1
and 10.
Yeah.
So that means it is your first down to get 10 yards. So whatever. Second
Your
down.
first try.
Okay, second down, you ran the ball and you got 2 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Come
so
on, Matt.
second down and 8 yards, and then so on and so forth. That hopefully by your 3rd or 4th down, you get the 10 yards, and it is 1st and 10 again.
And the ultimate way to win from these tries is a touchdown. Again.
Oh yeah. Or a field goal. But
Yeah, or that. Just to score points.
Just score points.
I think I want to talk about flags now, because
Okay.
I feel like that kind of goes into what we're talking about. So the big yellow things that the refs just out, and like a lot of people in crowds, when something, they'll be like, hey, and they'll like make that motion. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
like
a
this.
penalty. So what we're looking at is somebody on the field, on offense or defense, did something wrong. Therefore, they have to get punished for something they did wrong.
Yeah.
Said punishment is usually on offense. If the defense is the one that's in trouble, the offense gets rewarded for it. So they get to move forward a certain amount of yards down the field, closer to the end zone.
Yes.
Now, on the flip side, if the offense is the one that's being penalized,
Yeah.
then they have to move backwards away from the end zone, because the defense is getting rewarded for their error. I know it's confusing. Rewind it if you need
Yes,
to.
exactly.
But yeah, those are the yellow things that you might be wondering, what are
Yes.
these things? That's what they are.
And it might take you a lot longer to figure out what each of these fouls or punishments,
Yeah.
yellow flags
You'll
are.
figure it out.
But when you watch more football, you'll figure it out, like pass interference.
That's the main one,
There's a-
honestly. to
Pass
know.
interference.
I think that's the main one to know, is pass interference, because people are always like PI on literally
Yeah.
every play. So pass interference. Pull out the word PI, guys. I'm telling you. People be like, what the?
But if you pull out PI when it just wasn't a pass
Yeah.
interference at all, like that's a little.
Just listen for other people to say it.
Yeah, and then you have your ears open. You're like, oh, PI, fuck, then you'll just get all the brownie points with
Yeah.
the guy that you're on a date with.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like this was a good synopsis of football. Just remember, offense, defense, 7 points for a touchdown, 100 yards in a field, and
You got it.
you got it. And name those 5 players.
You're a pro now.
Yeah, you guys got it. Like, honestly, football's in your back pocket.
Yeah. Come
So
on.
excited for Clemson football season in the
Yes.
fall, and I hope you can take our tips and tricks for the fall.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
All right, that's all we got. Bye, guys.